This is An Indigenous People's History of the United States for Young People by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz. Sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. And this is just one of the books out of many that I will be showing in this video. I just wanted to do like a quick intro. So this is basically going to be using, featuring all the books, well, most of them, not all of them, pretty much the big giant bulk of our 4th grade year. I'm going to be calling it year 4 in my videos, so they don't get flagged. I had some issues before with my other channel of YouTube saying they're made for just big, long, boring story about COPA. I never made videos for kids, and this video is definitely not for kids. It's aimed at homeschool parents or home educators, or even just people who like books. So this is going to be pretty much all of the curriculum, most of it, that I'm going to be using, and it's going to be like my flip through. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hi guys, so this is everything I'm going to be using for my daughter's year 4 home education curriculum. If you've watched this video on my other channel that I had to shut down because of a long story with YouTube, I appreciate that you're watching this new video on my new channel, and thanks so much for being here. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go over everything because the video is going to be super long. But yeah, so this is everything we're using for her year 4. And this video is meant for homeschool parents and or educators. Sorry, that's my dog. Parents, educators, adults, not for children. Yeah. So this, I'm going to start from the beginning with language arts. So this is a poem for every day of the year. And we're going to be reading this every single day. It has all the months. And we're just going to go ahead and start it when we start homeschool, which will be like in August or September. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so we're even going to read this on the weekends. And I just love poetry as like a nice introduction to her for different poets. And I'm going to link every item I can in the video. I don't know if YouTube is going to let me link it because I have a new channel, but I'll try. Or I'll at least put the titles. Thank you. Okay. Now, vocabulary. We're using this for vocabulary building. 365 words for clever kids. And every day, every week, she's gonna read a different word. And I like how it's labeled with the weeks. It's just a really cute way to learn vocabulary. And to go with that, I got this. It's all the words, word definition notebook. This is by another YouTube mom. She has a YouTube channel, and she also creates cool things. And I got this to go for her to expand with the definition of the word. And then continuing for language arts, we love Draw Right Now. We've been using Draw Right Now since kindergarten, so we're going to continue. She does 1 sentence a day. And so at the end of the week, we do pretty much all subjects. We do language arts and math Monday through Thursday. So on Thursday, she will complete the picture and the paragraph. And then this is actually the last one. This is book 8. So we're finishing this up for her year 4. No more Draw Right Now. So it'll be bittersweet. She really loves Draw Right Now. This is the last one. And then something that we're doing that's new are these scholastic word ladders. And yeah, so I thought this would be fun. Just a way for her to work on, again, like vocabulary building and spelling. And, logic. And then for handwriting, we've been having this from Learning Without Tears, this chalkboard, for many years. And then I got this from Imagination Starters. And so basically from the beginning of the year, I just have her practice her cursive one letter per day, and then she writes a word that starts with the letter on this board. And then we kind of just do that until we get to the end of the alphabet. And it really jump starts the year with having her practice her cursive. And then so then after that we're gonna start Handwriting Without Tears, Cursive Success. And we've been doing Handwriting Without Tears for many years. And I like the simplicity of it. So that's, yeah. Okay, now grammar. We're doing Growing with Grammar by Jack Chris Publishing, level 4. We did level 3 last year. Another homeschool mom recommended it to me, and we really loved it. It's really simple. You just read this first. You read the section first. This is diagramming simple subjects and predicates. So she reads this by herself. It's just like a 2-page spread, and then you go on to do the workbook page that goes with it. And it's usually 2 pages, front and back. So it's very simple. And then it also came with a teacher's guide with the answers. So this one I actually ordered from their website. I didn't get this one on Amazon. I got most of the other things on Amazon or Rainbow Resource. So I think the last thing I have to show you guys for year 4 for language arts is our read aloud. And we're going to be doing a variety of read alouds this year. This is a year full of stories, 52 folktales and legends from around the world. And I like how, cute little bookmark. I like how it starts, it has like every month. So of course it won't take the whole month to get through it because it only has like a few, like stories per month, but that's okay. Like this is January 1st, so we'll try to do this on, January 1st or around that time. So we're gonna end up, like the other book, we're gonna end up just starting when we start the year. So we'll just start like probably in August or September, and then we'll just go all the way around the whole year. And then this is like August 1st, Llama's Day, The Little Red Hen, a Russian story. And yeah, so since this book isn't going to take us every day of the month, since it's only like a few stories per month, I'm going to mix in a lot of like picture books and like other kind of short story type books. And that's going to be most of our read alouds for 4th grade. Okay, that's everything for language arts. Now, for math, I just brought 2, but I bought the whole set of 8. I just brought 2 to show you guys. This is Beast Academy, and we've been using Beast Academy for last year and then for the upcoming year. And it comes with a guidebook. It's like comic book style, and you read a certain section, and then you go on to do the workbook page. So this is, so it matches, it correlates to the guidebook. And we did this last year, and we're going to just continue. It's very, it's a lot of logic, Beast Academy, and I will supplement a little bit probably with like some extra workbooks on just like probably multiplication, like division, things like that, so she can get more of that practice. But otherwise, I really like it. And okay, so for art, we're using Usborne Activities 365 Things to Draw and Paint. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of like do a weekly theme. So like the first week we'll probably do dogs as a theme, and then she can choose which ones she wants to draw. And then I was also kind of thinking maybe at the end of the week she'll do, because we're going to go ahead and do art Monday through Thursday. We usually only did art 1 day a week, but since this is 365 things to draw, I thought we could do more. And so I was thinking maybe on Thursday she could do like a final artwork of like her favorite, you know, idea on the 2-page spread. And then she could kind of choose what medium she wants to do it in. You know, like painting or, you know, just drawing it, markers, colored pencils, even clay. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Kind of laid back. And now that she's 9, she has her own drawing style. So I don't mind doing stuff that's a little bit less process over product. Okay. Now, geography. So our focus this year is going to be on the 50 states. Let me just show this book first. So this is the 50 States by Wide-Eyed. Sorry, you probably can't see the whole thing. It's a really big book. But it's really cool. Each state has like a 2-page spread with facts. So that's going to be our main book. And then to go with it, I got this. It's like the 50 States activity book. And this will just be like a little fun book to go with it. I actually got this in a pack from Five Below, but I know you can get them on like Amazon. It's a little bit of a different version. It was pretty much the same book. And then another Imagination Starters map. So when we get to each state, I'm going to have her... So when we get to each state, I'm going to have her color it in on the map, just for fun and to learn. And then also, I got Draw the USA by Art K through 12, Kristen Drager. And so this will be good practice for her to just draw individual states with. And I thought she could kind of do this multiple times. And then, of course, after she's finished at the end, she will have drawn the whole United States step by step. And they have these for other countries and things like that. And then, kind of like the second part of the year, after we study the states, we're going to study the national parks. So I kind of thought this would be the second half of the year, and then that other book would be the first. So this is National Parks of the USA, also by Wide-Eyed. And again, just like a 2-page spread, learning about each park with the map of the park. And it's really pretty. And then to go with it again, I got this in that same pack from Five Below. This was like a long time ago, so I don't know if they still have them, but you can still buy this activity book, National Parks of the USA. Yeah, so that's geography. And now science. So for science, I am using Blossom and Root, Wonders of the Animal Kingdom. And before I start going over Blossom and Root, I just want to say that I added these in on my own. I thought this would be kind of like a fun warm-up for science. This is 500 questions and answers about absolutely everything by Discovery. And I kind of thought she could just pick a different page or a question per day and read it out loud with me. And just kind of learn about different parts of science, even though we're studying animals. So yeah, so that's kind of our little science beginning. And then also I got this book because we're learning about animals, and that includes, biology. So I got DK Smithsonian, Super Simple Biology, which I thought we could kind of do like a 2-page spread in this also, kind of as like a warm-up. Focusing on the animals in here, but maybe other things too. And we could also use this book for next year because I think we're going to be studying the human body for 5th grade. So yeah. And then now Blossom and Root. I'm going to be doing, I'm showing this because I I didn't print out everything. I'm going to be mainly using my computer, but it's going to be Blossom and Root, Wonders of the Animal Kingdom, which is year 3. And I'm not going to show everything it came with because it's just going to be so long of a video. But so I'm just going to show, I kind of grouped everything by month. That's how I plan to organize it. And I am going to show the main books I have for Blossom and Root. And then I will probably do another video on just Blossom and Root books, which I know I did that video before in my last channel. I apologize. I know someone said they wanted to watch it and they couldn't because I deleted it. But this is a new channel, fresh start, and like I said, less homeschool content, but I will be making that video. So I will show every single book I bought to go with Blossom and Root, but this video is just going to be the spines. Okay, so the first, let me show those. It says there are no required books for this curriculum, so I shouldn't say spines. I'm using these books, and she suggests these as highly recommended, okay? So, the first one she recommends is D.K. Smithsonian Animal. Beautiful book. And yeah, so I'm excited for her to experience this book with using Blossom and Root. Hope you can see it okay. So that's the first book we're using with the curriculum. And then the second one is The Wondrous Workings of Planet Earth, Understanding Our World and Its Ecosystem. Very pretty. It's grouped by continents. That's the second one. And then another one that she recommended is The Story of Life, Evolution, Big Picture Press, Welcome to the Museum series. Sorry. And then another one she recommended from the same publisher is Welcome to the Museum, Anna Milliam. Sorry, you probably can't see the whole thing. It's really huge. And we've owned this book we actually owned all of those books, sorry, except the first two, but I already owned this book, and I already owned a few of the other books I'll be showing in the other Blossom and Root video. So it's really cool that we got to match the curriculum with stuff we already had. And like she said, you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of books, but these are the ones she recommended that I picked. Or already had, sorry. Really beautiful illustrations. This whole series I would love to own. Okay, oh yeah, and these two she also recommended. Nature Anatomy and Form Anatomy, which we already owned, and by Julia Rothman. We use these a lot for watercolor and drawing. They're really good to use as examples if you or drawing something in particular that's in here. Really awesome illustrations. And then Form Anatomy. I love the way she diagrams stuff and shows it in very nice detail. Anything you want to learn about nature and form. Okay, so that's, oh yeah, a couple more things for science. These I'm calling like lagniappe. That's like extra and like Cajun French. I'm Cajun French. Anyway, like extra stuff is this little dissected frog lab, and I thought it was cool that it came with these two little refill packets of this like gooey stuff to dissect the frog. So when we get to amphibians and reptiles, we'll be doing this. And then I got her this little animal tracks matching game by Marico. Okay, So that's everything for science, and I'm also using Blossom and Root for history. Let me grab that, sorry. My first time using Blossom and Root. Hopefully this video won't get flagged. If it won't, y'all can still watch it if it gets flagged. It probably will be a while before it got flagged, but it really aggravates me that YouTube does that because my videos aren't made for kids, you know? And then people can't get notifications, they can't share it. I feel like I'm rambling here, but if this video gets flagged, it's okay. I'm gonna keep my videos up this time. That's why I'm making way more adult content, so that it does get flagged. I can still have like other videos that people can, you know, share and save and get notifications and da-da-da. Okay, sorry, rambling. Okay, I'm using Blossom and Root, A River of Voices, U.S. History for Elementary and Middle Grades, Volume 1, The First European Colonies to 1791. Again, I think I had already made that video on my other channel of everything I'm using for history, and I will do that video also because I have a lot of books for science and I have a lot of books for history. So I definitely feel like those could be enough to do another video. So look out for those videos if you're interested. Science one, supplemental, and the history supplemental. So these are just the main books with A River of Voices. And let's see. She has like different pathways depending on the age of your child. Like, and I decided to do gentle pathway and standard pathway. And then I also got a book that is technically for parents or adults or maybe high school. The advanced pathway book, which is this book, for me to read. So I'm kind of mixing things together, and the curriculum encourages that. She says like you can mix different pathways. So yeah. So let's see. Sorry, I'm feel unorganized right now, but it's been a while since I looked at this curriculum because I made that video so long ago and now I'm remaking it. So for the gentle pathway, she suggests these three. A Kid's Guide to Native American History. They're all black and white. Got that. And then A Kid's Guide to Latino History. Hope you guys can see this okay. I'm kind of unorganized right now, but. And then she suggested a different book. This was like the outdated one, but I went ahead and got it. She said you could still get this one because I wanted them to match. This is A Kid's Guide to African American History. And she suggested a different one. But I went ahead and got this one. It was the older version, and she said you could still use it. And then, so those were the three books for the gentle pathway, and I got those three. And then for the standard pathway, she recommends two of the same books, the Latino history and Native American history, and then a different one about African American history, which I already had. I'm using those three. And then she also recommends. And then for the standard pathway, she recommends Before Columbus, The Americas of 1491 by Charles C. Mann. And so I got that book because we're mixing the gentle pathway with the standard. I like to show the table of contents. Sorry. Okay, so I got that to go with the standard pathway. And then, let's see. She also said that you could consider this one. I guess, I'm not sure, I guess this is for the standard pathway or advanced, but I went ahead and got it because I personally wanted to read it. I actually checked this book out from the library and I liked it so much. I'm sorry, I knew I would have to rush, so I just went ahead and bought it. And it's Indigenous Peoples' History of the United States for Young People by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz. And my daughter will not be reading this book because she's only 9. And it's not that I don't think she could read it because of the content. It's just that she already has enough stuff. I don't want to add more stuff in. So I'm just going to read it alongside while we're studying this time period and all that. So yeah, I just got this for me, and I'm including it in the video just for fun because I'm making this video for adults. And you guys might be interested in reading it, or for your kids, older children. I should say, yeah. So I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my old channel. If you did so, it's deleted now. Now my new channel. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a good day or night. Bye.